Good evening. Here are the three trades I made today. Very disappointing day. Um, yeah, there you go. You can skip to the chapters if you wanted to see which trade was which. Today, this morning, before the open, I guess you could say. Here, let me go to this one. We had a crazy little, if you don't mind the 1 minute candle right there. We had a alright looking, pre-market. We kind of gapped up slightly. It was like 0.5% on SPY. I don't know, probably like zero point 0.2 on QQQ. Not too much. But right before the open, we had kind of a 34-cent crash on this one with the 5 minute candle. Let me go to the 1 minute actually. But we saw a little crash right before the open, and I was like, all right, that's fine, that's cool. I wanted puts today. I wanted puts under 120 162 60. Well, actually 162.46 to be honest, because on the daily we see that 162.40s well, yeah, up here on the lows near where it says QQQ, 162.46. So I put an alert right at 162.60 just to make sure I'll watch this when it crashes underneath it. Obviously, as you can see, it recovered real fucking quick. I got in literally right when it I bought the ask right when it broke underneath it, because when I had Nvidia puts, I believe yesterday, I had them under 149 and it broke 149 and just fucking kept going. And I was like, damn, I don't want to miss this on QQQ today. This is a daily break, and when it breaks, it's probably going to fly. As you can see now, it fucking hurt like a bitch. And when I got in, I don't even know how to explain it. I got in, and then like seconds later it just started crashing. I bought in right here, so imagine how long it has to be up here for it to be all the way down here within the next minute. So I get in 0.44. I'm like, cool, I want to see a continuation, and I'm looking at the daily chart, so I'm like, all right, I'll keep a loose stop loss. But then I'm looking at Trader View at that point. I'm looking at Trader View and I'm like, all right, I want to see this keep crashing. And obviously the daily chart looks different to the fucking 5 minute chart. So when I'm in this, I'm like, all right, I'll let it have some time. But it just immediately recovered like nobody's been in business. Like, I did not know it was going to recover like this. So I didn't place a stop, broke that rule, and I had to market stop. And luckily I market stopped 0.25 instead of all the way down here at 0.8 and lost 100% of it damn near. Obviously it recovered afterwards, but the risk to reward is still not there. So yeah, that was the first trade. It was minus 43 fucking sorry, I'm having like stomach issues. Not issues, but you know, okay, that's not the point. Minus 43%. Awful. If I just place like a $5 stop, like I would minimize this loser today, and that would have been nice. Next one is Tesla. I had Tesla calls. I wanted Tesla on the break of 111, and obviously when it broke 111 it kind of flew, so I got in around here, like up here in this area, and it started just consolidating, and I didn't like that. Let me check the 5 minute. Oh my gosh, what the fuck. All right, so broke 111. I wasn't actually looking at the 5 minute, maybe the 2 minute I was watching, I don't even know. But I just didn't like the consolidation, how the contract was moving. The contract was going up ever so slightly, but it wasn't going up like I thought it would. Maybe I was looking at them, but bought at 42, damn near. Yeah, I bought damn near. I bought the top of this fucking candle, and it just started consolidating, and I didn't really like that. I wasn't it like the market. The stock was moving up, but the contract wasn't moving up, and usually contracts are showing what people want to the fullest degree. For some reason, like, I've just noticed that if the stock's moving down but puts aren't going up in price, their premium's not rising, something's wrong. Like, something is wrong. So I was like seeing how the stock was moving up, it was breaking 112, and the stock just wasn't, or the contract just wasn't moving well. So I got out for like a small loss of $1. Yeah, I was up a couple bucks, but I wasn't willing to wait so long. Plus, I would have gotten stopped out here. If I'm in at 42 and I want 52, I mean, I maybe would have gotten there, but I was really looking for like a 3 ratio today because I thought moves were going to be nice. And obviously, as you'll see in a second, I fucked up a little bit again. But this last trade, QQQ, got in at 936, 161 put at 16. I gave it quite a bit of room to run or do something, but I don't know, it just wasn't looking the beauty like I wanted it. This is the 1 minute. I was looking at the 5 minute. I'll show you the 5 minute. I got in down here at these lows because I still trusted my daily I guess my plan on the daily chart, and the weekly chart looked good as well for puts. But I mean, I had to take profit of 3-1. I took it off, but that would have been my 3-to-1 ratio. I had to stop at 11. So if I had a 3-1 take profit and it only hit 0.3, if I had a 3-1 take profit and 11 stop, I would have gotten stopped 1, 2, 3 other times before it actually took profit. So I mean, I'm not mad at getting out at 0.19 instead of 0.30. It's unfortunate. I could have moved my stop up, like maybe to the high of this candle at 0.22, got a couple extra dollars. But obviously, as you can see, it ran like a mother. It ran like a motherfucker. But, and I literally had a PT of a price target, if you might say, of 260. I literally had a price target of 260. I'll show you my chart and what I was looking at, but it was just so unfortunate. Like, this whole day just was not in my favor. Everything was fucked up about it. So this was my my theory. We break the low of this day, December 22nd, at 262.46, I believe, and then we fall down to 260. That's very probable. We just hit the 262.40 and pop up and go all the way to 265, 266, and we fall. Obviously, on the daily chart, you're supposed to just give it a little bit more room to do something, but the reason why I didn't believe in calls was because the RSI is still falling. We're still on a major downtrend. And let me show you the weekly. The weekly chart is also ugly. The weekly chart is worse than SPY. This is the last 5 years. The weekly chart we're damn near all-time lows not all-time lows, what am I talking about? But recent lows. October was QQQ's recent low, when for SPY it's like June or something. No, it's October. Okay, what am I talking about? But it's not, tech isn't doing well. It's doing a lot worse than just the major index or major stocks. So I'm more bearish on QQQ than SPY right now, but maybe tomorrow we break lows. But yeah, over here as well, I saw the weekly RSI was falling and breaking under the moving average. I'm very out of it. I had a very emotionally draining day with all this bullshit. I was just so mad, dude. You can hear my voice cracking, but I was just so pissed off because I was just mad that I didn't get my stop in. I didn't place a stop. Like, dude, it doesn't matter what time frame you're on. Place a stop no matter what. I mean, it's just so dumb of me. Like, why wouldn't I place a stop? I was just so entitled. Like, I know this is gonna work. But no, dude, you never know. You never know. It could go against you. Or you might have a bad entry like I did. I had an awful entry. Maybe just wait for a confirmation next time. Maybe wait for the confirmation. I didn't even look at the tape. I wasn't even looking at the tape when it hit that place. And I think this is a consequence of me missing out on my Nvidia trade, of fear of missing out, FOMO. That's why I got in. This is a FOMO play, I bet. This is a FOMO run. People were like, oh shit, we're falling, let's get in. I wasn't like that. I wasn't in that mindset. I was like, okay, a break of the recent lows will cause this to fall and then maybe retest and then fall, or just flush down. But there were probably some people who were in that fear of missing out state of mind, and I just got caught up in that. Yeah, it happens. And you could have been like, yo, Ethan, why didn't you just hold when you had it up here at 36? I got in right here at 36, damn near high days. But first things first, I wasn't willing to hold till 10:30. I usually like to go for scalps, so that would be from here to there. But obviously I didn't get out at 30 because I thought it would get more, and then it started just popping again, and I was like, I'm not willing to have this go red on me right now. So because I'd already lost like $20, and I was like, I'm not gonna lose more. Like, that's just not in my playbook. So yeah, that's what happened today. A bunch of fucking I could have just lowered this red day a shit ton, dude. If this was a $5 loss, 5, 6, I would have had a $3 losing day. That's fine with me. I'm down for a $3 losing day, but 17 is just not in my playbook, dude. It's just not. I need to set stops no matter what. No matter what. That's a non-negotiable thing. And if I'm not willing to set a stop, I'm not going to trade. That's just, yeah. That's it. Yeah. What can you do? You just got to fix your fucking own problems. If, like, let's say I did put a stop and I'm like, all right, cool. I get in these 260 puts, and let's theoretically say that I'm in at point. Let's say I get in down here. No. Let's go with this one, 0.62. Let's say I'm in, and I do have a take profit of 0.331 and a stop loss of 0.11. I would rather get stopped out and then have it run than me get in at 0.70 and get stopped out at 0.32. That's just how I or not have a stop and have to market exit down here. What I'm trying to say is I'd rather get a stopped out and then it go my direction than have no stop and just lose a bunch of money and have an awful risk to reward. Breaking my rules is worse than anything I can do. Like, yeah, it's worse than anything. So lesson learned, I guess. Adios. How many times am I gonna have to learn this lesson though? That's the problem. Adios.